Hi, I'm Christian Reed, and today I'm going to demonstrate my printed circuit board sprayer machine. We have the drains over here, which control the two separate tanks, and these valves will control that. Then we have the pump return, which actually control the etchant solution going to the pump, which is located in the housing under here. Coming out of the tank, we have the water going to the cleaning tank over here. On this side, we have the etchant line, which are the two 1/4-inch clear tubing. These three tubes will go to the 15 spray heads in the tank, and this one will relieve the pressure and not allow too much pressure to build up where the pump will shut off automatically. And this one is for the water also when we want to clean the tank out later on in the process. Now the first thing we want to do is check all the tubing, make sure there's no loose connections or anything that looks like it's ruptured or anything, so we don't have etchant solution spraying all over the place. And once we do that, the first thing we want to do is hook up the drainage line located over here and the water intake line over here. So this is the quick connect adapter. It makes it very easy to swap in and out the water supply. So go in the slot right here. If I want to take it out later, it pops right back out. So I'm going to leave that in. Then on the other end we have a 1/4-inch to hose adapter. So we'll go ahead, hook that up to our water supply over here. Then next, once we have the water line hooked up over here, we want to get the drainage line set up. We'll take our 1/2-inch tubing, go ahead and just shove it right in there, and then put it in a bucket, or if you have a sink or drain nearby, you can go ahead and do that, and clamp it on here because we don't want the hose moving around. Alright, next thing we're going to do is turn on the water line, which is just sliding down the button here, and that'll make sure if we have any water leaking in the insides of this, it'll go off and send an alarm so we know to turn off the power. Okay, going to go ahead and pour the etchant solution in right now. Very careful with this. Go ahead and put these in to be etched. Hang them on the rack right in here, and then I'm going to put on the cover. Come over here, turn on the main power. Go ahead and let the heater go on. So that gets the proper temperature. I'm going to open the valve to let the etchant solution into the pump return. I'm going to turn on the pump. And here we go. Set the timer. Alright, you can see now the solution started to turn green as the copper dissolved away. We're taking a look at the extra pump lines to relieve the pressure from the pump. Because at 50 psi the pump shuts off, so the sprinkler valves only let a certain amount of pressure and flow rate through it, so that allows it to have a little more flow and continuously run, rather than spluttering on and off. Looks like this has been done. It was actually 2 minutes, so it went a little bit quicker. And then go ahead, open this up slowly, make sure any etchant drips back into the tank. Open the water one. William, could you go turn on the water for me, please? Turn on the water supply at the source. Turn this around, try to get all the solution to stay in the tank itself. We want to stop etching now, so we're going to hose it down with water. Cleaning tank on. You can see the water starting to flow through here, and that's going to wash that down. We're going to go back around here and turn on the water drain, so all the water that comes down can go right in the drain. We're going to go ahead and take a look. And you can see some of the solution. As soon as we get the acetone, we'll rub off all the marker and we'll see the copper underneath. Alright, now I'm going to put all the solution back into the container so it can be reused again later. So I'll put this tube in here. It's okay if a little water gets in. I'm going to close the pump return valve. I'm going to open the etchant drain. You're going to see the green solution is starting to pour back in. Alright, once that's good, we're going to go ahead and put the water bucket back over, put the drain valve back in there, put the cover on here, and we'll save it for another time. Now that all the etchant is out that we want to keep, we'll go ahead and wash the whole tank out. Alright, we're going to turn on the etchant tank sprayer. We're just going to put water in here, and we're going to turn on the cleaning tank sprayer. It should allow water on both sides. Go around back here, open up both of the drains. Even the pump return. And we're going to let the tank flush out a little bit. Alright, so you can see the product. Unfortunately, I use a permanent marker and not the traditional either UV method or iron-on method from a transparency. So it didn't come out too perfect, but this is the result of 1 minute and 30 seconds in the tank. You can see the results. There is absolutely no copper anywhere besides where you want it to. Check it, this one came out pretty good. This one as well, besides a few lines down here, probably due to my Sharpie marker not being on enough. But you can see it's a pretty effective method, so hope you enjoyed the Instructable, and happy building.